Mike, you're a bloody asshole for introducing me to these chips. Which I think that's a bad thing to be, no matter what the context is. All right, so now that I got me a little snacky snack, sauce and special today. This is Husqvarna 55 Rancher. Why is it special? Well, what I've learned to do whenever I see one of these on somebody's shop floor or something. Now, one of you guys know about the shop that I go to. I mean, I don't go to it exclusively or anything like that, but I do go there a bit. It's a Amish ran shop. I think the guy's name is Jacob, and it's in between Sherman, New York, and Clymer, New York. Anyways, where are you at, dude? You know, you obviously know the area if you know what shop I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, where you live, you should holler at me. Come hang out. Woo! So, anyways, back to this, the important stuff. I've learned whenever I see one of these things sitting on somebody's shop floor or something, I do two looks, right? You know, depending. If the first look is good, then I do the second look. The first look is I look on this top cover, and I look to see if it says 51 cc's. So this is a 55, but it's 51 cc's. Now, if it was a 51, I would do the same thing. But being a 55, that's your first step. That's your first clue. All right. It's a Husqvarna 55. Normally these were 53 point something cc's, right? So it would be listed on that top cover as 53 cc's because the 55s came with a 46 millimeter bore. And a 46 millimeter bore, let's do it real quick. Engine displacement calculator, performancetrends.com. That's where I go. So these things all have a 32 millimeter stroke. And the 55s came with a 46 millimeter open port cylinder, which gives you 53.181 cc's. Well, if you see on there that it says 51 cc's and it's a 55, it's very likely that you have a 45 millimeter, which gives you 50.894, so 51 cc's. But you have a 45 millimeter closed port cylinder. So that's your first thing that you look for, is at 51 cc's. And then the second thing you look for is right here on the side of the cylinder. See those pluses, those plus signs? You can see it while it's all still together. You know, the top cover's on it and everything. All you got to do is remove the brake. You got to remove the brake, and then you can look at it and you can see and you go, oh yeah, all those little pluses. That means it's a closed port cylinder. So this one, the guy had written on there that it's either a bad coil or it needs a carburetor rebuild, right? So that tells me he didn't check for spark at all. He just goes, it's not starting. It's either a bad coil or it's bad fuel. So it's like, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a quick inspection before I open it up. There it is. Yeah. I'm going to quickly inspect this piston and from the exhaust side, because I don't want to be cranking it over time and again if it's got a scored up piston. Ah, shit. Whoa, it goes way in there. So the cool thing about this is that, you know, because I have this kind of unreasonable love for the Husqvarna 55, what I have over there on the shelf is a perfectly bone stock, low hour, very nice, regular 55 Rancher. And now I will have this thing, which has the closed port cylinder, so I'll be able to test the two against each other. See, you know, ugh, broke that exhaust gasket. Which honestly, I don't know why I did that. All I needed to do was look in there. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that piston is clean. Remarkably clean. I love that story. No scoring at all. Fantastic. So, the next step is to check for spark. Boy, this thing may not have ran simply because it was just so cluttered, dusty. Well, the spark plug was loose, so maybe he did check for spark. Yeah, it's got spark. We got spark. We got spark. Dang it. Actually, let's go ahead and measure the compression while we got it at this point right here. Oh, gee. Dang. That thing's got some compress. Ah, not that bad. It just, I don't know. It seemed like it had a lot more. But no. A little over 150, you know? So 152 pounds of compression, something like that. Which is no big deal. You know? I mean, it's good compression. The saw is in good shape. It's good. But Boy, it felt crazy. Like, I really had to pull on that thing. All right. Let's go ahead and put this back together. You know what? I feel like it might run. So I'm going to go ahead and put this exhaust back together. I should check this exhaust screen. That could have been a problem. Nope, it's good. You can see right through that. Put it right back in place. All right. Gas smells good and fine. Well, that's stripped. That's the first I've ever seen that. But yeah, that's stripped. We have enough oil in it. I'm just going to put this back in there and shove it in and go for it. All we're wanting to do is test this thing and see if it runs. There we go. All right, let's squirt some go-go juice down in there. Well, what does that tell you? We got another saw that was perfectly fine. That for some reason was supposed to be bad. I didn't really have to do a damn thing. I love it. I love that story. It's my favorite kind of story. Let's put this thing back together. Oh, it's oiling too. I forgot to even look for that. It is oiling on this side over here. So I totally am not going to complain at all about shops doing this kind of shit because I benefited from it. I got this saw and this saw for 80 bucks. This right here has a closed port cylinder that's in perfect condition, 150 pounds of compression, and I mean, seems to be nothing wrong with it. That right there alone is definitely worth 80 bucks. And the Johnson Red there, he said it has been straight gassed, but hell, it might be just fine. He said it's been straight gassed and he robbed the clutch off of it. So I got to put a new clutch on it. But yeah. I am super happy about this because this will be the very first time that I personally have actually had a running closed port 55 Rancher. And it's bone stock. So we're going to be able to go ahead and just, in its condition right here, the way that it is, test it against the open port one, and we'll be able to see how much of a difference. Both of them are bone stock. I don't think there's going to be much of a difference at all. I think they're going to run extremely similar. And yeah, I don't think there's going to be much of a difference at all. We'll see. We will see. That's, you know, that's what I do on this channel. We find out stuff like that. But my guess is, you know, that they're going to be extremely similar. But these things with the closed port, they respond much better to modifications. So there you go. There you have it. I was going to cut this video up and stuff, but it's all raining. I can't go outside and test right now. It's raining pretty hardcore out there. I think I'm just going to post it just like it is.